Hey, now let me tell you about a very, very important skill, like one of the top skills that you should learn, and it's something you should become a bit self-aware of. It's to be a good, active listener. And let me explain that a bit further. Basically, hopefully you won't, but you'll encounter people, or at a certain point in your life, you'll be a person that won't be able to listen. And you're in a conversation with somebody, and while they talk, your mind is just going to race around and think about what you're about to say. And when you're in that mindset, regardless of what that person is going to say when you're talking, regardless of what they're saying, you're just thinking about what you're going to say next. And it's not like you're able to listen and to understand whatever they just said is going to change your point of view. In your mind, they're just going over like, okay, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say this is what I'm going to say, and you just better define it, and you're already thinking about what their reaction is going to be. But if it's this person same like you, they won't be able to listen, and in their mind they're going to still think about what they're going to say when their turn to talk is going to come. And that's so counterproductive, to say the least. So when you talk to somebody, just listen to what they're saying, and after they're done talking, pause a couple of seconds, think about what they said. If anything, repeat the main point, and then try and answer on the spot about what they said. Try and make an answer based on what you said, on what they said. And don't, if they're not able to hear you out and you see they're on the same train of thought regardless of what you said, it means they're not able to listen to what you're saying. And you won't get through to them. And it's impossible to discuss with a person like that. And at the same time, if you're a good active listener, you should be able to quickly make your point and not dilute it. Like I said, if you're an active listener, when somebody speaks talking, take a moment and then answer. So if you yourself made your point, said something that you think was accurate and made your point, and you see the other person is pausing, it's not really replying instantly, they're taking their time to digest what you just said, then let them do that. Don't fall into the trap of feeling like, okay, they're not saying anything, so I should repeat what I just said to make sure they understood, but let me rephrase it and let me improve it. That will just dilute the information, will dilute what you just said. So, bottom line, once you made your point, shut up. And that's the best way to reinforce what you said. You let them focus on that point you made, and don't cloud them by adding more information to it. So listen, and when you answer, keep it short. Good luck, and hopefully you become a better person. So I'm back, just doing an extension of the original video for something still relevant to the listening topic and being a good listener and knowing how to listen. So if somebody comes to you in a circumstance where they had a loss, they suffered, they sad, and they tell you what happened to them just so they can tell someone, your reaction should be just to listen, offer them a shoulder to cry on, ask them what can you do for them in this time to make things better. But never just say, I know exactly how you feel, because this happened to me some time ago, or a similar experience happened to me some time ago, and start telling your story and making it about yourself and wanting them to relate to what happened to you. That's the worst thing you can do. Why? Because no two experiences are the same. Even, for example, if two people are in a movie theater, in a cinema, they watch a movie together, seats next to each other, same point of view, same experience, everything. When they get out of the movie, one might like it, one might hate it. They had the same experience, but they don't have the same outcome of it. So don't tell somebody, yeah, something similar happened to me, so I know how you feel. Because it's impossible to know how they feel, even if you went through exactly the same experience. So yeah, don't say that, and don't try to revolve it and maybe try and distract their attention by saying a story or something. If they're crying or if they're super sad, they won't be easily distracted. What you can do, like I said, just offer to be next to them, offer help. If they're in school, ask them if they can take a personal day from school or a personal day from work. They take a day off from work, and be there as much as possible. But again, listen more than you say. If you want to distract their attention from this, from what happened, ask them if you want to plan something, a trip, or going somewhere, or going in a park, or if you want to see somewhere, like, hey, let's go next weekend to see a movie, or whatever, you know, they might enjoy. Let's go see a football game, but I don't know. But bottom line is, don't say a story about yourself and say you know how they feel and it passed for you, they're going to pass for them. That's true. I mean, time will heal everything, and the general idea is that comedy is just tragedy plus time. So if you give it time, something sad that happened might become a funny event. So yeah, again, just listen and don't make it about yourself. Yeah, now I'm gonna close this video again. So keep a healthy mind, keep a healthy body, and don't forget that you are loved. Bye.